Hi guys! Welcome to this week's author confession. I have been really busy this week. We have recently moved. You probably have noticed my change of scenery. So we are getting settled into the new house and just getting kind of used to the new routine and everything. I feel like the last couple of weeks my entire world has been flipped upside down. So if I've been super flaky and not around, that's why. I'm sorry. I miss you all so much, by the way, so I can't wait to get kind of settled and situated and back into the swing of things so we can continue our chats and I can connect with you all again because I miss you guys. The one thing that has been really nice, though, between all of this transition is I feel like I've had lots of time between car rides and stuff to really pick up my reading. And so I thought that today for our confession, we could talk about our favorite reads. Recently I've gotten into kind of this sci-fi kick for my reading, and I'm so glad that I have. I recently got a chance to read an advanced copy of the book Nixia, and it's not out yet, but it's coming out very soon, and guys, you've got to get the book. It is so good. It's written by Scott Rentgen, and it's about this group of kids that end up going on this spaceship on this kind of quest for this substance called Nixia. And I don't want to give away too much because I want you to experience it for yourselves. But guys, this book, you've got to read it. And so that really kind of rekindled my sci-fi kick. And when I was at the bookstore the other day, because of course I just moved, so I have to find all the good bookstores. So I was at the bookstore yesterday and I found Gemina, this book here, and I absolutely had to buy it because this is actually book 2 in the series. The first book is Illuminae, and I got that one on my Kindle because I haven't really bought many books because the whole moving thing, and when I go back to the States, I don't want to have to decide which books to keep and which books to give away because I had to do that to come here, and it kind of broke my heart, so I don't want to have to do that again. But I saw this book at the store, and I had to get it because I love Illuminae. It's written by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, but the reason, guys, that you have to get this book in paperback, look at this, is the formatting in this book, and this is a terrible page to open to because you're like, that's a normal book, but the formatting in this book is unlike anything that I've ever seen. It's formatted like it's a dossier, and so there are all of these different pages, and it's just the coolest thing ever. It's amazing. So you can get it on the Kindle, and they sell it on the Kindle, and the formatting does actually show up really nicely, and I have it on for Illuminae, but this is the kind of book that you just have to have a real copy of. So I have Gemina, and this will definitely be coming home with me, and then when I get stateside, I have every intention of getting its sister book to put on my shelves because it's really good. So my book suggestions for you for this week, if you have not yet read them, are Nixia, to add that to your pre-order list so you can get it first day it comes out because it's amazing. And then if you want to start now because you just can't wait, I would definitely recommend Illuminae and Gemina. So those are my reading suggestions. But I want to know, what are some of the books that you like to read, and what are some of the books that you think we absolutely just have to add to our list? So that is my confession question for you. While you are thinking, we are going to transition into this week's guest author. Her name is Jelaine Perazzi, and she actually has a book coming out this September as well. And coincidentally, it fits my sci-fi theme. So here she is. Today, my guest is the lovely Jelaine Perazzi, and she is the author of the Malfunction trilogy, which is coming out this September. However, she does have a prequel available that you guys can get a little bit ahead of time if you're interested. But I'm going to let her tell you about that. So, Jelaine, would you tell us a little bit about your story?
Yeah, Malfunction is a science fiction story, adult. It is a dystopian biopunk. So expect things like cyborgs, genetic modification, and a lot of shooting and action. My beta readers actually come to know me quite well from my action scene. So it's very fast-paced, very dark. Had some great original ideas in there, and Revelation is actually free.
Ooh, where can we find Revelation?
Revelation is pretty much all over the place. I have links up on my Twitter and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. But if you look for it on Amazon, Revelation by V.E. Perazzi, you can also find it on Kobo, iBooks, Nook, and a lot of other small places here and there as well.
Awesome, very cool. So it is a dystopian, and you said cyberpunk.
Biopunk is what I attribute it to. Although it does have cyberpunk tendency with the cyborg, because it doesn't have the noir kind of feeling to it. I put it under Biopunk.
Biopunk. Okay, so I am not familiar with Biopunk, so you're gonna have to tell me all about what Biopunk is.
Yeah, Biopunk is just, if you think about genetic modification, anything that has to do with how science manipulates the human body or animals with genetics and whatnot, if a plot revolves around that, then that's considered Biopunk.
Very cool. So what kind of trouble do your characters get into with this Biopunk stuff?
Well, I do have three main characters in the book. One of the main characters is a cyborg who is kind of a renegade against the government that created him. And this government has actually infused alien DNA in him to make him a better soldier. And they've also created this cybernetic spine that allows them to control his body. And some of this is actually based on real science, things that we can do right now. Of course, with the science fiction twist to it. But the story is basically about these three characters trying to rescue their friend from this government, and this government needs him back. So they're chasing him across this underground bunker that they have that they created for survival as these aliens have destroyed the Earth. So it's a lot of shooting and a lot of running, and a lot of the stuff that they deal with is kind of the effects of what the government has done to this one character, this cyborg.
Wow, that sounds really, really cool, actually. I love that stuff, so I'm very excited about it. So you are going the self-publishing route. So can you tell us a little bit about the process?
Yeah, self-publishing is pretty easy, actually, the actual process. But when it comes to writing, you can finish a book and slap it up on the internet, of course, and a lot of people do that. But when it comes to writing is never easy. So, the self-publish is just the same as any traditional publisher would do, except you are fronting everything, like the book cover, the editor, everything like that, and you are the one controlling the quality of your book.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, you really don't want to depend on other people. I have some amazing partners who just write in some wonderful genres and do amazing work, who go through my book and look for different issues with the plot. I also have a great editor, and right now Malfunction is actually going through the short indie contest on Twitter with a professional editor, producing developmental editing. And then you go through that process, you put it up on the internet, and then you're also the one responsible for all of the marketing and whatnot, which you kind of have to do in the traditional world as well. The benefit to all this is, firstly, you make more money. You get a good amount more because you're not putting aside all that money for publishers. So it's much more likely if you're doing well as any publisher that you're going to be able to go full time, more likely so than in traditional. And of course, you have complete control, so you kind of make your own way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's very cool. There are so many pieces to self-publishing. Like, I am so just in awe of the people who do go that route, because my brain could not handle it. So, but you also, not only are you self-publishing this book and doing all of the promotion and all of everything for it, you're also, I mean, you work full time. So how do you balance writing and self-publishing and work? You're Superwoman, aren't you?
A lot of late nights. I'm a full-time nanny, and I'm gone from the house sometimes up to 60 hours a week. So usually what happens is I'll write when the baby is down for a nap, so I have about 2 hours there. And during that time, I'll also be critiquing my friends' work as well, you know, the 50-50. They're going to do mine, I'm going to do theirs. And then when I get home after I make dinner and stuff, usually around 9 o'clock, I'll sit down and start writing again, and usually go until midnight. So that's pretty much my schedule. And then, of course, on the weekends, I do a lot as well. And then in that, you also have to do marketing, but it's not right now, because I'm so early in the process. It's not really as extreme as it could be. So, yeah.
Nice. That's crazy, though. That is definitely a lot of work. So what do you do for fun when you're not working on these 1.5 million things?
Well, I do have a very involved family, and a lot of my rest is just spending all my time with my family. You know, I go over there on Sundays after church and just hang out with them. I have a few side hobbies. Most of them kind of get pushed to the side. You know, right now my focus mostly on just getting this side business, you know, up on its feet. But thankfully, writing is an enjoyable thing, and I have fun doing that. So, you know, I don't feel like I'm burning myself out. I'm having fun with everything I'm doing.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to ask you one more, just kind of a random question, and then I'm going to go to you to have a question for my audience. So, my question, you write Biopunk. What would your role be if you were a character in your story?
Well, seeing as though the world I created is pretty dark, I'd probably be dead in the first few chapters. But if we're assuming that I magically gave myself some abilities to like do some good, there's this one area where a lot of the story takes place. It's called the Pit. That's the cave surrounding the bunker, the city. And there's a lot of hurting people there who've kind of been pushed out by the government. One of my characters is a black market runner and runs goods back and forth to them. And I think I would really enjoy doing that, just kind of going in and being a Robin Hood.
Very cool. That does sound like a very interesting job. And I'm sure once we all read your book, we will know a little bit more about it. So, Jelaine, do you have a question that you would like to ask my viewers?
Yeah. My question, my confession question is, what do you enjoy the most in the writing process? Do you like the planning, the writing, the editing, something in between? You don't have to even look at your book. What's your favorite part?
All right, guys, there you have it. So Jelaine wants to know, what is your favorite part of the writing process? Make sure to comment below so we can see and respond and interact with you. Thank you so much for your time, Jelaine. I really appreciate you chatting with me and telling us about your book. We are so excited, and we will definitely keep an eye out for it in September. Biopunk. So cool, right? What's even better is that the prequel is on Amazon for free right now. So if you want to add to your Kindle collection, go check out Jelaine's series, Malfunction, and get that on your list. You can get the prequel for free. Also on Kindle right now for a super price is Alice, the Wonderland Chronicles, which just so happens to be written by me. The paperback right now is not on sale, but the Kindle version for the next week is only 99 cents. So if Alice is on your TBR list, you can go snag it for only 99 cents. I'm super, super excited about this promo because this is the first time that it has been offered. And right now we have really been climbing the charts in our Amazon Kindle rankings. And I would love, love, love to see Alice get into the top 100. If we can, that will get her viewed by so many more people. And I would just love to see how high we can get Alice to climb. We were this close to breaking the 100 threshold the other day. I'm sure we can get there. So my challenge for you, if you so choose, is to share the heck out of Alice and tell all your friends about her and see if we can't get her up in that Kindle list. I would appreciate it and love you forever. But that is enough of my shameless self-promotion for now. Of course, I would love for you to check out Alice. However, we also have lots of other reads. Don't forget, there's Illuminae, Gemini, Nixia coming, and of course Jelane's books. And then if you want to see other recommendations from other authors and readers, make sure you check the comments below because I'm sure that other people would love to share their favorites with you. That's really all I have time for today, guys. I've got more moving and settling and things to situate, but I wanted to stop by and say hello and let you guys know that I miss you and that I can't wait to see you, and of course tell you a little bit about what's going on in my world. So until next time, and as always, happy writing!